Hey, how are you? It's me, Nat, coming to share some thoughts with you. So let's talk about impatience. Yes, it's that word, and it may not be the easiest for us to digest because the act of patience requires a reasonable response on our part. So what is impatience? It is a state of restlessness or intolerance of anything that causes delay or hinders progress. So here's an example. Maybe it's you running late for something important and you become increasingly agitated and frustrated that traffic is not moving along fast enough. Sounds familiar? Or perhaps it's impatient about something you desire for God to do in your life, and you become frustrated that God hasn't done whatever it is on your timetable. Can you relate with that? So what are some of the pitfalls of impatience? From a biblical perspective, there are several factors that are associated with impatience. Number one, it shows a lack of trust in God's timing. Romans 8:28 teaches us that the timing of God is perfect, and we should trust in Him to work all things together for our good. When we are impatient, we may try to take matters into our own hands instead of waiting on God's timing. 2. Impatience can cause you to make hasty decisions without considering the consequences. So Proverbs 14:29 says, "Whoever is patient has great understanding, but one who is quick-tempered displays folly." So when we act impulsively out of impatience, we may make choices that are not in line with God's will for our lives. And 3. Impatience can cause strained relationships with others. 1 Corinthians 13:4-5 reminds us that love is patient and kind, and it does not easily become angered or keep record of wrongs. So when we are impatient with others, there's a propensity to be hurtful in word and in action. Impatience causes us to miss out on the blessings that God has in store for us. Isaiah 40:31 encourages us to wait upon the Lord and His promises, that those who wait on Him will renew their strength. When we rush ahead of God's timing, we may miss out on the opportunities and blessings that He has planned for us. So how do we practice patience? Regularly talk to God with sincerity of heart and ask Him for guidance and direction. Ask Him to help you to trust Him and to help you to be patient in that situation. There comes a point where you have to acknowledge that God is in control of all things and surrender your desires, your plans, and timing to Him. Trust that His ways are higher than your ways and His timing is perfect. I want you to look for opportunities in your daily life to practice patience, whether it's in traffic, waiting in line, or dealing with difficult people. The reality is that these experiences are opportunities for us to grow in patience and trust in God's timing. And you can read James 1:3-4. So for more ways to practice patience, I want you to visit the chat below. And I want you to have a blessed and abundant day. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.